It's not well known that the flu can be that dangerous, and that people it's not just the elderly and the babies that get the flu and pass away from it. And it can happen to anybody. And you never know if it's going to happen to you or your...
She was healthy?
I was dancing in a school production the week before.
She just made the varsity soccer team. She'd never been sick a day in her life.
I was conscious until I got in the hospital. I don't remember actually getting into the hospital. I remember walking, and that's all I remember.
Yeah.
My doctor was Dr. Gerald Lavandowski, and I called him Superman because I didn't know his name when I first met him because it was after I'd been on life support. And he looked like Superman, and he was Superman to me because he flew me to Joe DiMaggio and saved my life.
The entire staff at Joe DiMaggio, the critical care specialist there, all of the doctors took a personal interest in Jenny and really took fantastic care of her. They all did. She came home in a wheelchair. She had to be transferred from bed to wheelchair. She had drains coming out of her body. She was dialysis dependent. So there were no guarantees even when she came home that she would not have another setback.
And the setbacks, I mean, you had her on the heart-lung machine. I guess what's the first goal when she's on that is to get her off it?
To get off of it, absolutely.
Right. Yeah. And how long did that take?
Every day that you're on ECMO, your chances of coming off are halved, I believe. So when I was on for 5 days, so I think I had less than 3% chance of coming off.
Really?
Yeah.
It was critical. I think, and there were things that happened following or subsequent to that that really were quite dangerous. I mean, she did come off of life support. She got her heart function back, which is miraculous. But her kidney function, her liver function, all of her other organs were still in jeopardy.
Well, I think it's really important for people to know how dangerous the flu is and to be able to protect themselves and their families from it.
If Jenny had had the flu shot, it may have shortened her illness and decreased the severity. And if other people had had the flu shot, Jenny might not have gotten the flu because they might not have gotten the flu. So if you stop, that's kind of my thought process. I'm kind of a scientist about it. I'm an engineer by training, and it's like if you stop the cycle, if a person has the shot and is immunized and they don't get sick, then the people that they come in contact with don't get sick. And you never know who is going to be more vulnerable. Yeah. And that's why other vaccines work. It's why we don't have measles, mumps, and rubella.
If you won't do it to protect yourself, do it to protect the people you love.